Hello and welcome to the Beyond Borders podcast. I'm your host, Neil Howard. Thank you so much for joining us once again. The Beyond Borders podcast is where we talk about the benefits of outsourcing, especially outsourcing from the Philippines. We're going to be speaking with Mr. Cristobal Sabel. He's the CEO of Nexum BPO, bringing with him more than 20 years of experience holding various leadership roles across the BPO and shared industry services. Welcome to Beyond Borders, Christopher Sabel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Neil, for inviting me in your podcast. Really appreciate it. And I'm feeling honored to be here with you today.
Well, we sure appreciate you taking the time to tell our listeners about your company, Nexum BPO. You are the CEO. Give us a little bit of background into your professional area of expertise, and how did you get into the BPO space?
Actually, I started in the BPO industry back in the early years when the Philippines started, bringing in BPO products and services in the Philippines. So back in early 2000, I started as an agent, from ground up. And, I've been in the industry for more than 20 years now. Mm-hmm. I've had the opportunity to handle both, BPO outsourcing, pure outsourcing services and the shared services from the client side. So I was able to build a shared service center for a big renewable company in Europe.
Now, are your clients mainly based in the United States, Australia? What is your geographical footprint as we speak?
Yeah, so we have clients from Australia, the US, and Asia Pacific.
In the early days of outsourcing, I'm sure you're aware that no matter where the outsourcing was coming from, be it the Philippines or some other location, many clients thought of outsourcing as simply call centers, as simply telemarketing solutions to whatever product or service that they were trying to promote. How has outsourcing and BPO changed, in your opinion, in the more than 20 years of experience that you have?
I think, specifically for the Philippines, you're right. We started as the industry started as an outsourcing for mainly voice, type of work, call center, contact center type of work in the customer service space. But eventually, for the past 20 years, it has evolved. The Philippines has been in the map in terms of handling different and difficult work streams right now, ranging in the space of technology. So I don't know if you know, but most of the Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies are outsourcing in the Philippines. Like, for example, you have OpenAI here. I know some BPOs are handling their work, Facebook or Meta. So I think, it has evolved from that basic concept of building contact centers, outsourcing the business, a very, traditional, routine work. Now it has evolved to more of high-level type of work as well. Although we still have that, routine work, customer service for fintech, for BFSI, retail industries. But right now, it has evolved. Even the concept of outsourcing. There are different variations right now. Like you have employee of record type of model where they still manage their teams, but we hire locally and we handle payroll and the legal aspects of employment, but they have full control of their teams. So there are different variations that came about from that basic concept of just outsourcing, customer service and, routine work, very, simple tasks.
Walk me through briefly, if you would, Nexum BPO, speaking with a potential client about the benefits of outsourcing through Nexum as opposed to hiring their own people in their own country?
I think mainly, companies who are new in the BPO concept or their understanding of the BPO, normally the initial impetus is for cost savings, right? That's
Mhm.
really the initial reason why they'll consider outsourcing their business or their work in the Philippines. But more than cost savings, the Philippines, we have a rich talent pool. We have plenty of talent around supporting different type of works. And aside from cost savings and labor arbitrage, I think if you go and do outsourcing, you know, um, in the Philippines, you'll have access to this wonderful talent pool that we have in the Philippines, the manpower, the knowledge, the rich knowledge that we have for doing this type of work. Aside from that, to be able to hire quality applicants. Aside from that, the manpower aspect, we can also have that opportunity to centralize, standardize your processes, and use your team in the Philippines as a center of excellence. You can create global service centers or global capability centers or shared services that can become a process owners as well. So I think the people here in the Philippines are very much capable of um, not just doing routine tasks, but they can elevate that relationship by going into process improvements, transformation activities, and be a source of wealth of knowledge for business improvement for a company.
Christopher, what's the major takeaway that you'd like our listeners to leave with this evening? And then give us some contact information where we can learn much more about Nexum BPO.
Working with Nexum BPO, you'll have the opportunity to work with talented individuals who are experts in their area of work, be it in ad tech, in different digital marketing, customer service, IT. So we have those talents around, and we can hire them for you. So aside from labor arbitrage, I think our unique selling proposition is that you know we are a bespoke BPO. We don't just offer a cookie cutter approach in your BPO journey. We work with you, understand your need, and come up with a solution that will definitely help you achieve your company goals. So in order to reach us, you can visit our website, www.nexumbpo.com. You can reach out to me in LinkedIn. You can send me an email at chris.sabal@nexumbpo.com.
Great.
So again, thank you so much, Neil, for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge, my understanding of the industry with your audience.
Great. Christopher, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to an opportunity to speak with you again.
Thank you so much, Neil.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You as well. You've been listening to the Beyond Borders podcast, where we talk about the benefits of outsourcing, especially outsourcing from the Philippines. I'm your host, Neil Howard, in conversation with Mr. Christopher Sabal, CEO of Nexum BPO. Learn more about our BPO services at outsourcingfit.com, and copies of this program are available at outsourcingfit.com and verticalinternetmedia.com. Thank you.